There are several ways we can release nutrients in the soil. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, a majority of our farmers, what they want is a healthy plant. At the end of the day, that's what they want. They want a healthy, functioning soil. These are, in this category, I put the destructive way of releasing nutrients, and this is the constructive way of releasing nutrients. And where did I get this? From various sources. Here's the constructive way of releasing nutrients. You disc, you plow, you get a release of nutrients. I had a farmer, a rancher in Montana. He says, but Ray, when I disc that cover crop, man, it looks great for the next crop. And I said, yes, you burned your house down to warm up a hot dog. That's what you did. You destroyed the house. Yes, you got a release of nutrients. But what cost? Another way of releasing nutrients is chemical fertilizer. I'm very cautious of the way I use that tool. I'm not going to say don't use it wisely. It's a salt. Leaky system, fallow. This is a fallow system that's always releasing nutrients, and there's always feeding on the organic matter. Fire, another disaster. Now, hold on a second, I should rephrase that. Fire is a tool. Fire is a tool. It should be used wisely. If the fire is too hot, you can hurt your soils. You can hurt your soils. You'll seal that soil surface. You volatilize a lot of the organic matter if the fire is too hot. And as the rain comes, you have a sealing. Water will run off. It can impact your soils. And it hurts the soil biology. Luckily, the soils are resilient. They'll come back. I'm not saying don't use fire. Use it wisely. Black stuff here? That's CO2, carbon, energy. That's CO2, that's food. There it goes. And then maybe the organic matter you're thinking, right? Fire can be a very destructive force on the soil. Here's the constructive way. This is where we have a lot of power in what our soils will do by putting the living root. We are getting to a point we can do rhizoengineering, manipulate the soil by planting the specific plants. There are certain scientists that are using certain plants to degrade PCBs. In other words, we can design our mixes and our covers that we can release nutrients, nitrogen, if you want more phosphorus, you want to sequester nitrogen, you want to build organic matter. So the first thing when I ask my farmers, what do you want to do? What is your resource goal? What is your concerns? As soon as you put a root, guess what happens? Predation. That releases nutrients. As soon as the root starts leaking these sugars, here come the bacteria. They're the gazelles. You don't want to be born a gazelle because everybody wants to eat you. Bacteria, everybody wants to eat you. Here comes the protozoa. Protozoa eat the bacteria. Nitrogen is released. You get anywhere from 17 to 116 pounds of N just in predation. Just in that form of predation. Manure and compost, phenomenal. Well, I got to stop using that word. It is awesome. Manure and compost, protozoa, thiamine. It's got a lot of the, it's a kind of an inoculum, really, for the soil. Crop residue are great for the